Hey, everybody, welcome back to the More Than It Seems podcast. We are in the building today with a very special guest, one of my longtime friends, collaborators, business partners,
The little heart.
brother from another. My boy Films Wave Bray is in the building.
Yeah, we in Dallas.
Absolutely. And you know we always got to do it. What is everyone wearing today? Starting with our luxurious guest.
Today, we got on some good pieces. We got on 2013 Off-White, Virgil collab. We got on some Evisus. We got on some, just a vintage leather jacket from the place I'm a gatekeep in Joshua Tree. Some Chrome Heart fleece, and some BPM planks. If you don't know what BPM planks are, that's short for Balenciaga Paris Mules. That's our own lingo. We don't say shoes, we say planks. So I got some BPMs. That's about it.
Very nice, very nice.
Babe, yourself?
Today I wanted to keep it very cozy, very casual. So I'm wearing my favorite childhood cartoon. It's a Culture King Courage the Cowardly Dog shirt. I'm wearing a thrifted cardigan. My leather pants are from Zara, and I have on the cutest little clogs by Octavius Marks. They're pink, which is my favorite color, and they look like skeletons.
Nice. I'll start from the feet. Just wearing a pair of Doc Marten Chelsea boots, Carhartt, like relaxed fit pants, vintage bomber jacket. This is an M plus RC vest, fuck off vest. This is like for real, like one of them 2013, 2014 like pieces that everyone had on. But dope little fuck off vest, and then I have on a vintage Earth Mover hat that I found on eBay.
I like
The eBay Don.
Right. Terrence finds everything on eBay.
Oh yeah, I'm an eBay fan. You know, I got my searches set up. You know, before every night when we get into bed, I do a quick little 10, 15-minute search while you washing your face off, just in case I find anything.
Late night, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
The gems.
Bed is crazy.
Yeah, that's where the gems.
Real
at.
shopper.
eBay before bed and Grailed before bed. That's when you find the best stuff. Right before you go to bed, that's when you find the best
Mine
stuff.
is Depop. Y'all know I've been talking about Depop.
Shout out Depop.
Y'all know how I feel about Depop. I love them.
Bray really-
Sponsor a video, please.
Yo, Depop, hey. Okay, I have no complaints.
No
Shout out
complaints.
Yeah,
I
Depop
go
be
crazy.
Bray be heavy on the Depop.
But honestly-
real
Depop.
Depop
Very,
flipper.
very chilly on Depop. Y'all come shop in my closet. I got that good drip. I got all 5 stars. Y'all come shop with me.
All 5 stars.
We're going crazy. We
Love
got,
that.
We they gonna have to Depop gonna have to verify me soon. I'm almost at that mark. Okay.
But today we just gonna do a little background about every piece of Bray's creative life. Just get into a little background, our history, and what he currently has going on. So just a quick overview of me and Bray's history. We met in college. I was actually his orientation leader.
Facts.
So came to orientation. He was so geeked about coming to Bama too. Like had to was art. I can already tell he was a creative too, because like had the camera out the entire time he was at Bama. Like by the time I want to say it might have been while you were there, you did like a whole recap of the entire day.
Yeah.
By that night,
Yeah.
got on campus and we immediately clicked, and we were just pretty much running around everywhere, state to state for real. I was in Carolina and everything, like for real, running around, lobby running for real at the time.
For real.
And then from there, he brought me into the fold with Films Wave, and I've kind of just been here and there for real until like last year. I really just locked in terms of just helping out in any way I can, and just trying to help the vision, just trying to help grow the brand even more. But
Original member. Don't get it twisted.
yeah,
He's an
10-year
original.
anniversary was just last year. I'm 9 years in. So
Congratulations. That's amazing. That's an
Thank you.
accomplishment in itself.
It is.
Yes.
People
Dedication.
be like, you still do that? Yeah.
Of course.
We don't stop.
True to this, not new to this.
True to this, not new to this.
so
Sure.
So, Bray, can you just kind of go over where you land at within the creative space, more so what you have your hands around?
Now, basically, I would consider myself as just a creative director. So it transformed from photographer to videographer to like now I just like oversee the Film Sway business. So I still like work on my own individual projects and work with companies or like labels and stuff. But like as far as like the Film Sway business, I'm like full on creative director. I still get behind the camera, I'm in front of the camera, but it's basically just doing like just creating dope things, executing them, putting them on paper, bringing them to life, from the clothing to the commercial to the partnerships to just everything.
What would you say your top 5 collaborations have been so far, whether it's brand or with individuals?
GQ, Apple Music, just touring. I feel like I've been a part of some like legendary like cultural tours and spaces and artists. What else? I worked with NFL. That's pretty cool. A lot of stuff. But GQ, Apple Music for sure. That's like my favorite. And Film Sway stuff. So everything Film Sway I love. That's my favorite. But yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, members only. Shout out members only. Yeah. I'm probably forgetting somebody. Sorry. Love you.
He's being real humble right now, so I'm not even gonna like put him on blast on the people that he has worked with.
Yeah, we ain't got a name drop.
We ain't got a name drop.
Don't be shy.
But if you definitely get on the Films Wave Instagram and you scroll back far enough, you'll definitely see some of the names that he's worked with in the past. And if you look at the timestamp and the era like around when those pictures and things were posted,
in there.
Think about a lot of the people that got hot in between 2015 and 2017.
Yeah.
Especially the people that we were listening to in college. Like
it was Fs.
Yeah. It was a time.
It's a whole lot of Fs. There's Fs everywhere. Literally.
So who like inspires you to do the things that you do? Like what did you just like look at someone and be like, wow, I like what they do. I have the same talent. Like, let me emulate this and bring this into my own self.
Yeah, really, it sounds crazy, but Bam Margera. So it's like coming up in Carolina, we skating, graffitiing, tagging, thrifting, just doing just hood rat shit. So it's like that came into like filming it, just wanting to be like Jackass and like Bam Margera and Smosh, and like it's like the peak of YouTube. So we're going around filming, just taking photos, documenting our lives, like how we actually live. Like thrifting before thrifting, like people in my hometown would get freaky in the thrift. Like if you're from Greenville, you know, like get freaky in the thrift. Like get crazy. And like when I say freaky, I literally mean that.
Oh God!
I wish I could inject pictures of like the outfits that people put together, like the foxtail era.
Oh
you
my gosh!
Foxtail hanging with like
those.
You got the old vintage like Tommy plaid stripe, don't even match the pants. Then we cutting the jeans off, making them, wearing them with like just crazy. But yeah, just doing that. So like really like Bam Margera, like really my homies inspire me with everything, like life experiences. So all my art is like what era of life I'm in. So it's like I might know what type of art I'm trying to create or where I feel mentally, and I try to match that with my lifestyle. So then I just live it, and then I live it, and I'm able to create that into my art, and then I move on from it.
And I feel like that's a very genuine like approach to art. I feel like a lot of artists, they want to be tried and true to themselves. And so that's why we're so like sensitive about the things that we put out, because it's like, wow, this is me. Like, this is not just for entertainment. Like, I'm actually doing these things. Like, this is my life. So that's really inspiring that you've been able to create like an entire brand off of your persona.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Absolutely. And
crazy.
And speaking of the brand, can you just get more into like what is Films Wave? How did it come about? Like what's the origins there?
Films Wave is a creative agency / like marketing company. So basically what we do is it was started in Greenville, South Carolina in 2013 with me and some friends. We started a clothing brand. It hit off in the city. It was like the peak of like Twitter and social media. Not even the peak, like the start. So we were like reaching out to artists, and this was like when Roscoe Dash was hot. We reached out to a couple of artists that was hot. They co-signed us, stamped us. We came up with the name, and then it really went from there. And basically like over the years we'd like design merch for Vine influencers, artists, and then it turned into doing photos and creative direction for artists and doing A&Ring and just producing like as a whole collective. It's like so many pieces. But it's like far as me, like I started with the whole like heavy on the social media early, like the Tumblr, the Twitter, the Instagrams, and then connecting with people. Like I still got connections now with people that I met when I was 14. Not meet, but like was interacting with on the net. And everybody's doing their different things. Everybody's popping in certain areas, and it's crazy. It's like, damn, we was kids on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And like that just shows you how powerful the internet was like then. So you can only imagine kids now. Like
yes.
And
crazy.
And I just want to kind of drill back into that. Like, I guess what are the major differences that you've seen? Like, FilmsWave's been around for 10 years. So can you just like kind of talk through a lot of the things that you've seen change, like how you've developed as well as how have you adapted over these past 10 years? Just because I'll definitely say we came up in a time when I hate I sound so old when we say that.
Showing our age for real.
Showing our age for real. But it was definitely we lived in a I don't even know how to describe it. Like there was like a layer of access to being a creative. Like not everyone could be a creative, but we were on that first point where it was like I'm almost like, you know, when it almost feel like everyone wanted to be a creative, like everyone was a photographer. Mm-hmm. Everyone was a videographer. And maybe just because I'm not in the space anymore, or maybe just because I'm old as hell now, like I don't feel like it's like that. Like I remember matter of fact, Bray was with me when I bought my camera. Yeah. And I had already been taking pictures before that, like, because my grandma had a DSLR, so whenever we went on vacation, I was the one taking pictures. I just never owned my own, but hanging out with him, he was just like, bro, you might as well, bro.
I feel like everybody needs a cam. Like,
exactly.
You need it.
Even if you're not, like, considering yourself as a photographer, it's so nice to look back on those pictures, like what you were talking about in your childhood or, like, just growing up with your friends, like, y'all are documenting your life. And you don't realize how important that is until you get older and you're like, man, I wish I had, like, even just, like, a glimpse of my childhood, like, growing up, those years, because they're so precious. And, like, all we have is the memories. And the older you get, it's like, you just start to forget.
Absolutely. Like, it gets really, like, even now, when we go out, we try to be so in the moment just because we grew up in an era where, like, we started to see it, like, we're on our phones all the time. So we try to make a conscious effort not to be on them. So when you do that, you don't capture the moment. But I will say, if you actually have a dedicated camera, you're more likely, because there's no distractions. You're only taking the picture and then you're, like, putting it down and you're interacting.
Exactly. Try to at least take one picture when you go out.
Yeah, it's like I wish I had some pictures with some of the homies. I gotta take more pictures with friends. Like,
you definitely gotta be intentional.
Like I just don't like. It's like I hate when it's someone's sway day, and like I'm just like
I ain't got no pictures.
Just pictures of that person.
Yeah, like damn. Like let me take more. And it's a shame because I'm the dude with the camera all the time. But it's like I hate bringing it everywhere with me. Sometimes like sometimes I want to chill.
Yes.
But it's like I gotta have this camera.
Just be in the moment. You'll regret it always at the end of the night where you're like scrolling through your phone. You're like, I have nothing to show for today. And especially y'all don't see each other a lot because you live on separate coasts.
Yes.
So today we're going to make sure we get a picture of y'all.
See, thank you. Y'all, so y'all know when y'all see when it goes up on the gram and it goes up, you know who shot it.
Facts. It's what, man, now that I think about it, we have like one picture for maybe every time that we hang out.
Yeah.
Like one picture.
Did we get any like... Because I went to LA last year for my birthday, and I don't think we took any pictures then.
We didn't take pictures, but it was because he was recording.
We got video. We got video.
Okay,
y'all in
this
wave tape. Y'all in this wave tape.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
y'all were they were the first people, to use the 25 cents to get you $1 worth, and they were the first to bust to take the virginity out of a vending machine. So
yes.
shout out to y'all.
And then Terrence ate all the candy because he has got a sweet tooth.
Facts. There was some good Mike and Ike's. Things was hidden.
Mike and Ike's. Ooh wee.
But yeah.
Ooh wee.
But
twins for real.
Yes.
But yeah, just jumping back to, I guess, how have you seen yourself grow? How have you seen the brand grow? And how have you had to adapt over the past like 10 years or so, just with the brand?
I can speak on me first. I just feel like I've developed as a human, like as a man. So like, how I would used to operate, I don't operate. So I had to literally, like, if you know me for real, I done had to change from this person to a completely different person to better the brand. So first and foremost, me changing my lifestyle, and as far as the brand, just team building. Like, building a team is the most complicated thing ever in life. Like, because you got people not in it for the wrong reasons. You got to learn how to separate, like, your friends. Like, I was literally talking about this the other day. Like, you have friends, you have those business friends, and then you have just business. And sometimes you have friends that you want to be a part of the business, but sometimes you got to keep your friends as your friends, because once you step into that business realm, that just adds a whole bunch of extra. So it's like I gotta appreciate, like, my friends in all their eras. So, like, let's not try to make all my friends dive
Business
into this
partners.
film. Yeah, like,
Yes.
let's I love this nigga to death. Let's be friends. When it's time to link, let's link. Like, I got those friends to do their own thing, and then when we come together, it's all love. Then I got those friends that's my ride or dies in real life, but then they dabble in the film story stuff too, and, like, that works for them. You know, like, everything, you can't force people to. You gotta let people naturally be a part of you in your life and, like,
Yes.
your space.
Yeah.
So, like, I've had to learn to do that too, because I used to be the person that, like, you my homie, you gotta do this F shit. Like, nah, like, it's cool now. Like, so now it's like it's kind of leveled out now, where everybody's kind of fizzled out that doesn't need to be around, and then it's really, like, my close knit. Like, it's full circle. Like, it's my close knit friends now is, like, the business and the brand. So now we're not really we're always looking to expand, but right now we're in, like, the best spot. I feel like we've been, like, in all aspects, like, every aspect. So, like, now it's just about a matter of executing and getting the job done. And I feel like this the year 2024, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The year of
It's one of
growth
them
and
years.
success.
Absolutely.
Anyways.
I can definitely, like, stand by everything that Bray's saying in terms of, like, just seeing, like, I've low key been on the sidelines for the past 8 years, really, like, in terms of,
Wouldn't even say that.
no, well, not even on the sideline, but just, like, not wholly involved with Films Wave, but always supporting. Like, if it was anything Films Wave, it got reposted. If it came to any of the brand, if he sent me anything, I was wearing it and, like, doing the shout out. But from my standpoint, he's always been a person that has almost you almost overwork yourself at a certain point, because it's like you want to make sure you're so particular about everything, so you want to make sure it's done in a certain way. And for you, you're like, if I want it done a certain way, I'm just going to do it myself.
I'm the same way. I feel you, because it's like, if I know if I'm gonna do this, I know it's gonna be done right in the way that I want it done. So, like, that can get exhausting though. But then you feel like asking for help, like,
God, I hate it.
yeah,
I hate it. But I've learned to see. I got great friends. That's why I tell a lot of people, like, when I post stuff, I know people might take my stuff a certain way, but when I post, like, I don't need no new friends. I don't like, people got to understand this journey been so long, and everybody around me done overcame so much stuff. I got real close knit friends that, like, I don't need nothing in life. Like, I got everything I need. You feel me? Good family, good friends. So it's like, I got the best homies, so we can't lose.
right. And
Man.
the people that love you are always going to support you and have always supported you, and that's
Yeah.
the most important part.
It's full circle.
Right.
Shout out to the bros.
Facts.
Roll Tide.
Definitely
Roll Tide.
had to I feel like all of us had to kind of, like, take our lumps and learn. Like, even now, like, with me being involved over the past year, I felt like now I have something to offer. Like, even if it comes from, like, the corporate side, it's more so from the operational standpoint, and, like, process and making sure we're structured and things like that. That's where I try to
This man is definitely the structure
Yes.
because I'm insane.
bro, like, he's definitely, like, that's where y'all are very similar. Like, y'all have a million things going on at once, and it be all, like, all in your head too. Like, you
Yeah.
be organizing in your head, you be on it, but sometimes things slip through the cracks. But that's kind of why you always need a
And
friend
you're like,
or someone there.
why? Drop to your knees, like, no.
Yeah, you be like, how did I forget that? It's just because you have a
Yes.
million things going on. But that's why I just be like, hey, let's focus on this right now. Let's get this done, and once we get this done, we'll focus on that.
Yeah.
And then, like talking him up, like him with ideas or anything. If he sit on it too long, he be like, nope, I don't want to do it no more. I'm just like, bro, we just got to do it.
I wouldn't have no friends if I ain't have real friends.
I
'Cause
know that's right.
I call this man pacing the floor. It's like this man just had to walk a mile just in 5 minutes on the phone. Pacing the phone, just going at it. But yeah, shout out to him. He's definitely the structure. Cause wow, the structure's been A1. We've been on point all year. Shout out T. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
We getting it in.
So proud of you guys.
I feel organized and powerful.
So with you being 10 years in, it's the Films Wave has evolved over these 10 years. So do you just want to get into the different branches of Films Wave, and then kind of just go in a little bit of detail about each branch and what purpose it serves?
Yeah, so Films Wave as a whole is a collective, creative collective compiled of artists, producers, writers, videographers, film producers, like everybody. So the branches, we got Films Wave Bodega, which is the merch. We've always had merch, but it's always on and off. But we've got like a specific niche for like the Films Wave brand. And then we got like our producer side. So we work with helping getting producers placements, helping getting producers in the room. Those are also our close-knit friends. So we're working with all kinds of producers. We got a production crew. We got guys in production, film, photography, videography. Just opened up a photo recording studio in Hollywood. So we got that. Book it. It's been used for a lot. A couple clothing brands use it for their campaigns. Some of your favorite artists been in there to record heat. We got a rooftop series, live performance series that we do on the rooftop of our studio, like highlighting artists, like helping with their rollouts and stuff for like new singles and unreleased singles, whatever you want to preview a song or track. We're about to have a DJ on there, our first DJ within the next month. So we got a special DJ. I'm not going to drop the name. We're going to have a good exclusive 10, 15-minute DJ set on the rooftop. That'll be dope. Feels like what else? Golly, that's about everything. Independent label. We do everything.
Got to throw Die Rich in there.
Got some Dyrich. Die Rich are a little side project. It's our upper end to the fashion and clothing. It's more on some minimalist, black and white, cut and sew, DTG graphic, screen print, vintage wash, acid wash, contrast stitching, like that type of like high-end luxury styled clothing. So something you would see me have on right now. I should have wore some Die Rich, but yeah. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow 2 Die Rich, Films Wave Bodega, Films Wave.
I wanna pivot back to Films Wave Bodega, just because not only do you have like the whole creative agency, but then the merchandise pieces, it's that's its own monster in its own. Like, so how do you balance that? Where are your inspirations at for the bodega? How do you come up with different pieces and rollouts for that? And
literally in the moment, like I say, like I said earlier, like with the art is whatever is going on right now. So like the middle finger tee, for example, we had a little situation. I just woke up in my sleep and drew a middle finger on a piece of paper and was like, yo, I need a like hand tattoo Films Wave Bodega on this middle finger. And then I hit up my graphic designer, shout out Daria. I need a sip.
I love the show, Daria.
Right, we love you, Daria. That's little sis.
I love you, Daria.
She's
I don't know you, but I love you.
Yeah, she's a super talented young artist in Russia, I'm pretty sure. And I sent her the drawing, and I was like, yo, I can't draw for real, but I need you to like bring this to life. I need this middle finger with this FU on it. And she was like, okay, bet. Within like 2 hours, she got it, sent it to me. I'm like, okay, boom, I'm about to put this on a shirt, make a sample. Then I was at the crib working on designs, and I had like a bunch of designs laid out. And the girl I was with at the time came in, and I was like, yo, I'm working on all these designs. Like I had the whole crib covered in like just my samples, like printed out on a piece of paper, trying to figure out what the final design was. And she came in and was like, it's still fuck you, like wrote it on the paper. And I was like, what? So I scanned her writing, put it on the back, so it's like the big middle finger on the front, and the back when you turn around, it's like it's still fuck you. So it's like that was just like for a petty moment that turned out to be good, and that was like our best-selling T-shirt by miles, which is insane.
Love that T-shirt. We both have that T-shirt. Wear the T-shirt all the time.
Yeah.
Get a lot of compliments on your merch, by the way. The F, it's like puffed out, and then you have the fire flame on the back. Every time I wear that shirt, somebody's like, "Where did you get that?"
Shout out Daria.
And I just send them your page.
Shoot.
Like my friend Bray made this.
Thank you.
You know what? I get compliment on that Gene Bean.
The Gene
Oh,
Bean.
yeah, the Gene Bean is my greatest creation to this date, but it's gonna catch on soon.
To this day.
So,
That's
to this
right.
day, I love it. That's my favorite thing I've ever created in life is the Gene Bean. So,
Where did that concept come from? Like, where you were just like,
I get inspired. I got to show my other inspirations. But I was with someone I consider a muse at the time, and she had just bought some. We went shopping, and she got this contrast stitched like set, and I was like I saw it in the store, and I'm like, oh, you gotta get that, like, gotta put that on. So like I'm so obsessed with contrast stitching. I was like, damn, like I want to make some contrast stitching, but like I hate copying, so I'm like, let me not make some pants or like a shirt. So I'm like sitting there like, how the fuck can I put this on a beanie? So I just like drew, like I said, same thing. Like Daria's like my go-to. I wake up out my sleep one night, draw it, sketch it on a piece of paper. Like, okay, I need contrast stitching. Let me do the front of the beanie as the front of pair of pants, and then the back of the beanie is the back pair of pants. So I drew the contrast stitching, sent her a picture. It's like, hey, sis, make this for me in a PNG file. Like, just trust me. She's like, okay, bet. Within like 5 minutes, she sent it to me. Send it to my manufacturer,
Come on,
chop it up,
Daria. Daria working with the swiftness.
get that sample, that Gene Bean crispy. But I still haven't done a campaign for it yet because
You
I'm really
need to.
just trying to get the homies, and like I really just like seeing the like friends wearing it because like we stand out, and that's how I feel like things get bigger than life. I don't want to just put something out for people to buy because no one's gonna understand it.
That's
So
true.
I'd rather like all my people I care about and I genuinely support the brand got it on, and everybody's complimenting us. And like, where's that? Where can I buy it? When can I get this? You can't until we drop it. But then by the time that is, we a year, 2 years in, we're already wearing it. Now we can drop it. But you seen these pics us 2 years ago having it on. That's how I want everything to be. Like certain things that like mean more to me, I'm gonna make it more like exclusive. Like I don't just want everybody to have it. Like I feel like this Gene Bean is like so special. Like yeah, they're gonna have to look back on this a couple years, but like that Gene Bean is like something real special. Like real special. But yeah, I mean it's cool. I'm gonna do a bomb ass campaign sometime soon. I mean the winter's about done now, but probably next year for sure.
If we can wear beanies at any time.
you were beanie year round.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fire.
I
Shout out
mean-
to Gene Beans. Y'all go tune in.
You gotta
Be
be
late.
You gotta be. Well, I'm just trying to think about. I tried to wear the Gene Bean one summer here.
In Texas? I don't
Yeah,
know
it
about
was-
that.
I was
The
wearing
summers
every,
be 110 degrees.
I was wearing like a t-shirt. I was wearing t-shirt shorts, and then I was like, I need a hat. Let me throw a beanie on. And I was like,
Hey, cooking.
I was cooking. I look clean though. I was
Steamy
cooking
head.
clean.
I know that sun was.
Bro, it's just crazy like the reactions of people when we be deep as hell and pop out and everybody got a Gene Bean on. People be like everybody be like, what is that? Because like it's not loud, but you've never seen it
It's
before.
a statement piece.
It's pants on your head.
And then you
it's
can
like-
clearly see it's jeans. And you're like, oh, it's a
Right.
beanie. A jean
Right.
bean.
Like one person
Jean
thought they
bean.
was like legit stitched. Like when I went to the market across the street, dude
Yeah.
thought it was legit stitched like pants on my.
If you did some real stitching on them too, that would go crazy.
Now you saying too much on the pod now.
I was
Too much on the pod now.
Y'all didn't hear that. Clear your mind.
They gonna bite it. They gonna bite anyway. I already expected them to bite. You know, there's
So
some
with-
biters.
All the successes that you've had with your brand, like, have you? I know we all go through like adversity. Have you faced any difficulties with owning your own brand and just Film Swave as a whole?
Yeah, everything. With me, it's more so in personal life, which affects the business. But for the brand, literally everything. Like we went through everything. Like now it's like the calm era. Like this is the calm era. So like I don't know, we went through a lot. A lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Did I misunderstood the question.
Nah, you good. Like,
Okay, bet.
I guess it. Bray's very, I guess, like modest and humble about
You're
everything.
like, it
but-
happened. We
They don't
learn
like
from
when I
it.
pop.
We move on.
They don't like when I pop my shit, so I can't. Like,
It's
don't,
okay.
They don't know.
We're not I'm not asking you to be like, give me all your deepest, darkest.
Oh no,
like,
no, no, no,
secrets.
no, I know.
Spill the tea.
I know. Yeah, but yeah, everything from, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm just like an advocate for the creative community. I'm all for like getting it out the mud. I'm all for like putting that work in, cause I just know how much it took for me to get to where I'm nowhere near where I want to be. Like, do I accomplish my milestones? Yeah, cool. But like, it's nowhere where I want to be, and I just want to get more creatives on the same mindset as like how we used to be. Like, cause I know how we used to be in like back then. I sound old, but it's not that old. But like, it's like I just don't feel like it's the drive no more. I just feel like everybody's just doing what they want to do, and that kind of like saturates the market. And I feel like the market is so saturated with people just wanting to gain something out of it versus doing it because they love it. Because I know I was doing it because I know I wasn't sleeping on no couches for no clout. Like, I wasn't sleeping in cars to get some followers. You feel me? It was like really like a lifestyle, and I feel like we put the lifestyle in the creative, like the new age of creativity. Like, we put the lifestyle in like the realness, and I feel like that's what stuck. And now it's just like we're missing some of that real, or maybe it's too real now. I feel like social media is so crazy. Maybe it's too real, so you can't really tell what's real and fake. But I know back then you could. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know. But
I hear where you're coming from. Like,
Yeah.
there's no hunger or desire to be better. Like respecting, I guess, respect for the craft. If I guess you would, like, people are truly doing it just to get rich really fast, or like you said, to be viral or whatever. But they're not like doing the research and understanding where like, if you're going to be a photographer, do some research on some famous photographers. Like, who would you want to model your work after? Who actually inspires you? Or are you just picking up a camera and like pointing and clicking? And are your inspirations like people that are new, or are they like actual people that have been doing it? Like, have you been researching who were doing your favorite hip hop covers and who were doing your favorite album covers?
Yes.
Or like, when we were coming up, who was, like, not to say this is a bad thing, but who was I'm trying to think. When we were coming up, it was like we had like Gunnar Stahl, right? Like, I know a lot of people in our era probably picked up a camera because they saw what he was doing, but didn't go further beyond that. Like, that's where that was their landing point, and then they were just like, I'm just gonna start taking pictures. But then your frame of reference is always that one photographer. You're not looking at expanding your mindset and your mind frame.
And see, they never really understood Gunnar style or like seeing bro work. You feel me? So like, Gunnar made everybody pick up a point and shoot. He's the reason for everybody to try to pick up a point and shoot and be like, I'm gonna take these 5 pictures, but you're not understanding like the film stocks, the lighting. Like, you think just because it's an automatic point and shoot, you can sit here and take a picture of somebody and it's gonna come out like Gunnar Styles photos. And then like, people are missing that. Like, bro, it's an art to everything. Like, people look at it like, oh, it looks easy. He's pulling up with a point and shoot with an automatic, but like, you got to see him work. You got to get behind the camera. You got to understand, because I see a lot of people posting them point and shoot pictures, and them shit's trash. I'm just saying, like, it's not. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look good. You like, I could go on all day, but yeah, like, that's a perfect example. Like, he definitely turned the film world up. Shout out to Gunnar, bro. But yeah, definitely. They just gotta understand it. Like, and like, we gotta put more attention to the visuals, that take more photos of other people besides famous people. Like, now, everybody's like, let me go to this concert, take a picture of this artist. I only want to take pictures of somebody that's verified. Bro, no one's gonna see your shit, bro. Like, there's so many dope creatives, models, artists that you could like take photos of and go viral because of the creative person, like the artist, the model. Everybody got different looks. Like, stop only trying to take photos of people that's not gonna tag you on Instagram. Create with your homies, create with dope models and everybody on the rise. That's how we came up. Creating with your friends, the people around you that's dope, and everybody come up together. Y'all chasing like eras of stuff that y'all missed. Like that's where everybody goes wrong. Like it's plenty of dope models. I could give you a list of 40 dope models that's harder than some of the models that's turned. You feel me? Like you gotta find them, and if you like to create, anything you touch and anything you shoot's gonna be fire. So get out and create with people, like-minded people like you that's just as hungry as you. Stop trying to chase the trains you missed. Like it's just weird. You feel what I'm saying? I'm real passionate about it too, and I'm dead serious. And whoever's looking at this and this applies to you, I'm talking about you. So like whatever, at me. You feel me? Like it's just how I feel. Like no one posts photos unless it's a verified person. Like, bro, that's weird, bro.
I like looking at work that like makes me feel something when I look at it. Like when you just see like a picture of someone and it's just like, wow, it's just like illuminating. Like you can like, it's like you just feel that you're at where the person was when this photo was taken. Like I like to feel stuff when I look at things. Like, wow, that's so beautiful. That stopped me in my tracks. And it doesn't just have to be a celebrity. Like it could be a random person I don't know.
Right.
But it's just like, wow, that's just such a beautiful picture. Yeah. And that does make sense. I understand. Like, I feel like a lot of people think that, you know, celebrities can get them to that next level or like that'll get them more views, understandably so. And it's okay to take pictures of celebrities, but just like mimicking your work solely around them, like don't forget about your friends because at the end of the day, they're always around you and you can always use them as inspiration to help feel your passions and your projects and stuff.
Yeah. Please utilize your friends. Like, please. It's needed. And like it's a funny story. I had to shoot this event. I don't usually shoot events, which is weird. I got like social anxiety. So like I don't like tours. I don't like events, photography. That's not my speed. I like it real hands-on, up close and personal. So one night I was just like, one of the homies was like, yo, I got this event, like would love for you to come shoot. Like it's you could be able to network and too, but just like would love for you to have your camera. Like I'm like, I'll pull up. Ended up just shooting photos all night. Never done it before. It was my first time. And ended up I'm working on my lookbook I'm going to drop at the end of the year. I'm hoping to drop at the end of the year. So that's why I haven't been dropping a lot of photos. I've been taking a lot of photos and sitting on it. And I took this amazing photo, like probably one of my favorite photos I've ever taken in my life, of a random guy that was at the event. And he looked like ODB, kind of like. But like we were in this like crazy phone booth. I was like, bro, come in this phone booth real quick and like let me just snap this. Took like 25 pictures of him. And like that later that night I just get to the crib and I just start looking through all the photos and like the photos amazing. And that just kind of like reminded me of like where it all started and like we didn't know any famous people. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. There's nobody famous besides Kevin Garnett. You feel me? So like we were going up shooting the homies. And it's like it turned into the homies getting famous or the homies getting turned, which kind of made it weird. But it's like now it's like, damn, I'm shooting something. I'm getting out of my comfort zone, shooting something I never would shoot, and ended up getting a photo that might be like the leading photo of my project I'm working on. You feel me? So like that's just like a quick little story of just like how you just got to get out there and take photos and just stop trying to chase. Like you shouldn't have to chase anything in life.
Yes.
So like if you're chasing anything, just go look in the mirror, reevaluate yourself real quick. Simple.
You said this is not it.
It's not it.
So what are your goals for the future? Like what are you trying to accomplish?
Right now, I'm just focused on like creative spaces. So like even in LA, I want to keep building and getting more like properties to put creative spaces in. Do them in different states. Want to do something back in my hometown. Want to do something in Atlanta. Anywhere, really. And really just focus on my lookbook, my music, and just helping the brand and the homies and the artists and just creating the best shit, like putting out amazing clothing, upping the quality on the clothing, upping the quality on the content, making sure all the homies are involved, all the homies are consistent with whatever they're doing. I want to make sure all my, like, however I can help any of my bros, like, we got all the resources. So I don't care if they want to do a clothing line, they want to do a pod, they want to start photography. We got all the cameras, we got all the clothes, we got everything. So it's like I just want everybody to just be in sync, work together, move with love. Everything's genuine. Everybody work together, and it's a guarantee. I've seen it work millions of times.
Yes.
And just everybody just got to stick together, be humble, and just like I don't know,
Kumbaya.
just work with love. Like work with love, be genuine, and be transparent and communicate.
Something I picked up on you just said was music. So I just want to touch on. I guess what do you want to? Do you want to call it a? Do you want to call it an alter ego? Do you want to just call it your? Okay, let's touch on the Chili Boy alter ego. So how long have you been making music?
10, 20.
Nah, for real. Like I don't know. I've always played around with it. Like in high school, I was the funny dude. I was a dude that nobody's gonna like critique what I do. So like in order for me to make my other homies that were like super 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 talented in it, I would like rap to break the ice. So like technically a while, but like officially sitting down making music probably like 2019, 2020, experimenting, and then like fully diving in like what 2023, 2020, 2022 probably. But now we're going hard. But like 2022 started putting it out seriously. But now we full in. We all in. The bros done convinced me.
Facts. And like you said 2023. So what changed in 2023 that was like okay, I'm about to lock in and really start putting this music out? Like what just clicked and allowed everything to come together?
Switch just flipped. He woke up in the middle of the night.
I don't know. I wish. Nah. But
I was just saying, like, it's like 10. I don't know. I feel like
well, we know.
Yeah.
But
that flip switched with 10, 20.
Yeah.
And then from there, we was like, I think 10, 20, and then we was like, dang, you need to do a tape.
That was in my top 100. You know how Apple Music at the end of the year will be like, these are your most listened songs. That was in my top 10, just to let you know. I love that song. I listen to it a lot. I was listening to it yesterday.
Yeah, she really was listening to it yesterday, getting ready.
It's on my favorites playlist.
Yeah.
Like, I love that song. It just makes
song.
me
It means
be
a lot.
driving to work. Like, I'm going to have a terrible day, but.
Yeah, it means a lot. It means a lot. It's
Yeah.
a good song, you know. I don't know. I'm me, but I be a real lover boy sometimes. Like, I like being a lover boy when I can. So, like, I don't know. I hate saying, like, musicals therapy. Like, it's kind of weird. But, like, it was a interesting time recording that. Shout out Lil Rambo Beats. He came in the studio one night, and he was about to go to the crib. And he was like, yo, he's like, we ain't made music in a minute. Like, I got some beats for you. Like, take these. And, like, dipped. Like, came, dropped some beats off, dipped. And then I was just like in my zone, just dolo, and just made a song how I feel, and it just hit different. And sent it off to get mixed and mastered. I shot a rooftop to it. It went up, and everybody was like, "Yeah, you might as well." Cause people been saying you rap or like make music, but I always thought it was corny. No offense to none of my homeboys, love y'all, but it's just like not for me. You feel me? Plus, I didn't want people to be like, "Oh, he's a cheat code." Like that's why I don't do a lot of features. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, he used this feature, use this person. So I try to like make my music just chilly for now. But yeah, all the bros love it. They really try to get me to drop. So I drop. And it does numbers. It's doing good. Getting a lot of good feedback. It's not bang, bang, shoot 'em up music. It's like vibe. And it's like two sides of chili. It's like you got chili and you got health. So it's, yeah. Shout out 1020. Shout out Lil Rambo Beats. Love you.
I was just thinking through like, I mean, I'm one, not to brag, but I think I'm a great friend just considering how much music I don't leak.
A great friend.
Cause there's so like I'll be playing. Well, she's the main person I leak it to. Like I'll be playing it for her, just be like, hey, how
But
do you
it
feel about
stops there. It doesn't like keep going.
No, that's
Like,
fine. That's
Yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
fine.
I don't send it to her, but I'll be
That's
like, hey, how
perfect.
do you feel about this song? But at the same time, I'll be in your ear, but like, we need to drop this. Hey, I don't care, but like, that's just him being so
you're an
particular.
artist and you're sensitive
just-
about your
mm,
stuff.
oh,
It's okay. We feel
But
it.
it's just so not realistic to drop when it's time. So like by the time it's time to drop, cause realistically it's gonna take 6 months to do a project. So like if I'm in this era, or this specifically happens to me here, I might make 20 songs about this. So like these songs won't fit on these other 20. So then now we're kind of stuck with like mini tapes. Cause like I said, like I live how I'm creating. So like it's weird.
And on my end, for a long time, like Amina knows, like I love music, and like that's kind of my happy place. Like whenever I can just listen to some music and vibe out, that's just like what I enjoy doing. So I get really into it. Like I make a lot of playlists and things like that. But it was always stopped at the consumer level, right? You never really fully realize what it takes to be an artist. You really just think they go in the studio, they make the music, and then they put it out. But just like working with him over the past year, like realizing why music doesn't come out, like you hear your favorite artist, like a song gets leaked, and you be like, man, I can't wait for him to drop this. He need to drop this. Now I'm realizing why stuff don't get dropped. Like just because there's so many factors that go into it, and plus you're dealing with other people. Like you make a song, and then producer might not have everything you need, or producer doesn't want to clear the record, or you make the so like he makes the song and it still got to get mixed and mastered, and if sometimes the pocket to get that done just doesn't align. So and we're not even in the phase yet where we're using like samples or anything. Like this is all original music, and we dealing with like it just can't like
It's rough. It's even rough for me because I got a different respect for artists because I thought I knew until I dived into the artist realm. Because like I can oversee everything. I can point an artist in the right direction to be successful from my shoes. But like being in the artist shoes is like, whoa. Like you think, I'm Brad. We got film safe. I got everything I need. I got the producers. I got the engineers. I got the studios. I got the videographers. We got the production team. But then it's like when you come to the music, it don't work like that. And like we've had to learn. But it's coming out good. I feel like we're consistent. We try to drop visuals with everything. We try to make it strategic. We try to make it the best we can. And really, that's all. That's just how we feel. We just putting it out. It's genuine. It's organic. It's 120% Fs. So like, appreciate everybody who loves the sounds, and shout out to T because he played a big part in the Black Trucks. Like
Ooh.
he got me through a weird time, and there's no way I would have been able to execute that without T. Shout out Mac and Toke too, but T's like, yo, we need a Black Truck. We need to get on the phone. We going Black Trucks. We need to cover. You need to get right. You need to, hey, shut up. Listen. Yeah, like,
the thing is though, like, for me, I always just feel like I just need to put the battery in his back. Like, if I say, hey, you should do this, you living like this right now, like, document it. He gonna be like, you know what? You right, and he go on 10. Like, he be like, I'm locking in. But like at the time, that was just the vibe though. Like around 10, 20s, and just the lifestyle he was living, like going out for dinner, or you just moving around the city. Just get the little Uber Black Truck, or if you know somebody, you got the little car service, little Black Truck car service. That's a vibe. Like,
yeah, shout out Louis.
Shoot, we do that every now and then, like little Black Truck to dinner, and you know what I mean. Like it just feel good.
Yeah.
To and from, like you just feel different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially after a good dinner, a little sauce. And
Pants don't fit right. Gotta undo the zipper.
Facts, yeah.
Cozy.
Facts. Get back to
Listen
the
to Black
crib, play a little
Trucks.
music while like everything, you know what I'm saying, taper down for the night. Like just a good time. So that's something that I really commend you on in terms as an artist. Like you understand how to take your take real like the life that you live in and put it into lyrics and tell a story. And I think that can be missing from a lot of artists these days, especially like what you said, like, yeah, like when I go to the gym or something like that, or, you know, trying to get hype, like, you know, sometimes like, the bang bang shoot 'em up music is cool, but
That's what gets me through my day. Wait, my workout, not my day.
Yeah.
I can't listen to that all day. I'm like, this is
yeah,
too
like,
much.
yeah, you do a
Let me
workout.
let
I'm like,
like-
you killed the grandma next.
Right. Like, yeah, it's just like,
I can't listen to that.
Okay.
yeah, like you can take that in small doses, but I really enjoy artists that can take whatever lifestyle they live in and can put it into words and, like, you know, make it vivid, can paint a picture.
Yeah, and I feel like more people gotta listen to what I'm saying. Like all my stuff on Genius, all my lyrics is on everything, Apple Music, whatever you gotta do. Just listen to my lyrics, cause a lot of people like say I don't be telling stories or whatever, but I'm really giving y'all some real captions. Y'all tune in, understand what I'm saying. Like as long as as long as the bros know what I'm saying and the close around me know what I'm saying, I'm cool. Cause I made music for so long for just the fam, anyways. But I would appreciate if everybody read my lyrics and understood what I'm saying. Everything I'm saying is, everything I'm saying is, just listen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that because I ain't gonna be able to backtrack. I'm just playing. But yeah, just listen and appreciate the music. But yeah, shout out to T. Black Truck's out right now. Make sure y'all go stream that. Fronto Guts out right now. Go stream that. Shout out Josh Height Experience, Greenville, South Carolina, the best vintage store in the South. He the vintage god. Love you.
Nice.
Love y'all too.
We love you. Well, we noticed that you've had a lot more activity with your music over these past, months this year. Why do you feel like that is? And like, what clicked and like made everything just like come together?
They've been waiting, had to pick up the mic. They've been waiting, so shit. Me putting it out. People been telling me forever because I do everything these niggas be doing. So like, it's like, bro, just do that shit. Like all my bros be telling me, they tell me all the time, just make music. So it's like, I wish I made music a long time ago. But yeah, just putting it out. It's going good. They just been waiting. I don't know. I just feel like they've been waiting on something new for me, like something fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everybody knows what I can do. So it's like when I do the music, it's like we kind of heard or it's rumored this man makes some music, or like we go to the Film Sway functions and like the homies always playing something and we like, what is that? And they'll be like, oh, that's Bray. And they're like, that's Bray? What? So now it's like me putting it out there and me actually putting the effort and like bringing Films Wave in on it too. So it's like, okay, I got artists too, but it's like I'm making my music. It's like, damn, Bray dropping more than his artist. But at the same time, that's putting the battery in our affiliated artists back. Like, ain't no way Bray about to outdo me. I've been doing this for 10, 15 years. So it's like putting the battery in everybody's back. And then as everybody can see, like everybody's on there. Everybody's on it.
Yeah.
It's like there's no way Bray about to beat me. I got 10 years on him. Good. That's how I want it. So it's like I'm just trying to put out these good visuals. They're natural, organic visuals. We don't go out our way. You know, we try to make it as the best quality, as most cinematic as we can. We try to bring everybody in, all the models, close-knit. It's family. Everybody, it's all organic. It's all fam. Everybody's working together. Music good, production good, mix, mastering, engineering good. It's all the fam. So I just feel like with it being a collective and actually 120% Film Swave, and then it being me, like, cause sometimes it's bigger than me. Like I tell people all the time, like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Bray, like what about your team? We only see woo." I'm just letting everybody know, like it's bigger than me. And like every time I can do a lot of stuff on my own, but when I do it and I make sure all 12 pieces are all the everybody that everybody loves and knows and see me for all these years, and they're like, "Yo, Toke done came out the woodworks for this one. Like T done popped back out. Like, oh, Mac in the building. Like, oh, Jeff McFly, that boy got on McFly in the video." Like it's like, damn, these are all the homies over the history of Films Wave in 2024 working on a project on something new and fresh for the brand. So it's like giving the brand like a boost and like a rebirth almost. And it's like, it's fun. So I kind of like it. And it's kind of like my vacation. So like when I have like a long week of work, I could just go straight chili mode for the weekend for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've been on a 21-day chili boy run. These visuals and videos about to go crazy. I need a break. I need to go to sleep, hibernate for like a week. But like, it's just like, I don't know, man. Shout out to you, man. My brothers keep me up. So like, can't nobody ever tell me I can't talk to my brothers. I can't reach out. I love my brothers to death. they helped me tremendously from day one.
It's
So-
interesting that you talk about like it's bigger than you, like, and you just drop some names of people that have been working with you for years. Like, who are the people on your team? What do they do?
So many. Producing side, Mac Henson, Finesse the producer, Lil Rambo Beats, Young Moosey, Merlakura, my day one. Congrats on the newborn. I was so happy. Love my nephew to death. He's beautiful. Shout out to y'all. Feel like I miss Najim. Shout out Najim, real day one from Bama. Like, I remember when he first started making beats, they didn't take you serious. Now you hard as hell, boy. Facts. I feel like I'm missing somebody else. Like everybody, there's so many people. Like from the designers, Jeff McFly, Jeff Austin. You go by Jeff Austin now. All the homies, all the brands. Shout out Candy. Shout out DG the label. They make amazing beanies. I'm addicted to their beanies. Shout out Candy. They about to do a run. All my clothing store homies, I consider them family too. Like Hyped Experience. Shout out Josh. Shout out PS Sneaker Boutique. My boy Claudio. Like everybody, like T from the business side, my boy Toke. It's so many people. My mom and dad, original members. You feel me? It's so many people. I feel like I'm leaving people out. But you know I love you. It's so many F's. Like we F to death, it's F's everywhere. Like it's so many people that played a part. You know who you are if you're still around. And you play a part. Everybody played a part. I appreciate everybody. It's so many. I feel like I'm missing. Who am I missing? I think I'm good.
I feel like that's everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to all the artists. Too many artists to name. I love all y'all. Like literally, I love everybody. Don't call me after this. I love y'all. Facts.
But do you have any upcoming projects that you're working
Yes.
on?
My lookbook. I'm not gonna tell the name yet, but I'm expecting to drop it in December.
Okay.
That's my number one project. Basically just the studio, making it better for the consumers and the clients. Just upping the visuals. I want more brand campaigns. I want to do more like brand style shoots. I want to put a couple billboards up.
What about on the music front?
On the music front, we need some shows, some festivals. We need them streams. We need them. I need one of my visuals to hit 10K like in a week. Cause like y'all are leveling me out at 5,000, 6,000. Like y'all ain't bumping this shit. I need a good 10,000.
It's the algorithm. The algorithm is tripping on Instagram.
Yeah.
Now TikTok, when you find your niche, it's just so easy to grow on TikTok.
I done might have cracked the TikTok code. Y'all
Yeah,
follow me on TikTok. Whatever, very chilly, I think.
TikTok is for the
Chili boy.
creators.
Yeah.
Makes it easier for you to grow. Instagram, they're like, ugh,
Instagram is tough,
nah. Yeah, going viral on Instagram is very hard.
but
Yeah. We need a lot of streams 2024. We're gonna be as consistent as we can. It's up to y'all to stream and listen. We appreciate it.
absolutely.
And we waiting on that first show.
And so before we get out of here, with all your experience, what advice would you give to up and coming creatives that just trying to just make a lane, make a space for themselves?
Create with your friends. Take notes from the F's. And roll tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. I don't give a piss about none but the
Nothing
tide.
And but the tag.
None but the
And dress
tide.
how you want to dress and stop following trends and create with your friends. Create with your friends. Create with your friends. Stop following trends. That's annoying. I'm tired of seeing it. I don't want to see it no more. So if you catch an unfollow or you get unfollowed, you're the reason why.
Do you ever think and be like, what was their last straw? When somebody unfollows you, you're like, what did I do that was like, unfollow?
Right. You should know. And pay attention. See, all the fashion people, pay attention to how they create their fashion content. Because I'm tired of seeing y'all post the fashion content and you doing the outfit of the day and the outfit's not good. You feel what I'm saying? I know you got friends. Send it to your friends in the group message before and just ask, is this fit fire before you post it? Or follow them on social media and take notes.
The funny
That's my
thing
TED
is,
Talk.
like, she way better than me about doing content. Like I just be like I be putting clothes on and I be like I don't even be thinking.
And
about
I'm like, Terrence, let me take your picture. He's like, no, not today. Let me take your picture. Because if I don't take it, it's not going to get. If you go to his page, 95% of the pictures on his page, I've taken them. Because I'm like,
yeah,
you're
she's
going
not
to take a picture today.
1,500 to shoot starting, Nina.
facts.
Yes.
But yeah, really appreciate you for coming on today, taking time out, coming from your coast, coming over this way, linking up with More Than It Seems. Very much so looking forward to everything you got coming in the future. And, anytime we jump on the pod and we got some Films Wave on, y'all know where it's coming from now.
Facts. And we gotta do the I gotta shout some people out to come on the podcast next. So I'm summoning Seti Hendricks, Boki, and let me think of a girl. Seti, I need you on here. Boki, I need you on here. And the girl I can't think of, but I'm gonna think of her.
For sure.
The greatest podcast in the world is More Than It Seems. It's definitely more than it seems because it's a whole lot of scenes going on.
A whole lot of scenes.
Hey.
Appreciate you, my brother.
This
Thank
was
you for
fun.
stopping by. This was a great time, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Signing out.
Bisu, bisu.